Hey everybody, welcome back to Malik's Destiny. So I know I haven't recorded in such a long time and I do apologize for that, y'all. Bear with me. I promise I will get to making more videos and I'll get to going. Just bear with me, please. But since I haven't recorded in a while, I just want to do a catch up. This is what this is going to be, just a catch up of what life has been doing to me or how life has been treating me and what's been going on. So the first thing is this all this corona crap. So much is going on in the world, just so much stuff. And yeah, it's just been a lot. But how corona has affected me and my family and what I have going on right now. Continue to watch. I'm getting ready to tell you. If you are new to this channel, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy what you see and subscribe to this channel. Um, so how coronavirus has affected me and my family. So right now, me and my husband, well, since 2019, I believe it was April 2019, me and my husband have been in the process of building a house. And we were supposed to move March 2020. And so because coronavirus, he ended up, well, let me start with this. So March 2020, we were supposed to close on our house. And March 2020, he's in the military. So March 2020, he went to California and they had a training there for that whole month. And so we told the house people that, okay, let's let him go to training and then we could close in April. So who knew coronavirus was going to get so bad? So in April of this year, 2020, he ended up coming back from his training. And when he went to go to his full-time job, they were like, oh, because of coronavirus, we're not going to be working right now. We are temporarily shut down. So they temporarily shut down. And for those of you who don't know, you can't get your house if you're not working, because then the bank is going to see that, oh, you're not going to be able to make payments. So we had to wait. And it started becoming like a long process. So they were saying like, oh, if he doesn't start back working within 2 weeks, then we're going to have to sell the house. So what happened was they ended up having to sell it because he didn't start back working, and we couldn't get new jobs because of the program that we are with. You have to be making like a certain amount and all this stuff, and if we get new jobs, all that will change and we might not even qualify no more. So we were waiting for that same job to open back up for him. So anywho, they shut down altogether. It wasn't even temporary no more. They shut down altogether and they said, forget about it. We ain't gonna be able to do this. This position is no longer available. It's no longer a position no more here. So maybe like a month later, he ended up getting another job, but it was like with that same company, but a different, what do I call, a different position. But I mean, we ain't tell the people. We just said, oh, he's back to working. But yeah. So anywho, he's still working for Goodwill, but within a different position in that company. So yeah, our house was finished and everything, and we had to sell it. And so now they're saying now after that happened, after they sold it, we were just still on the wait list. And then once he got his job, they moved us to the top of the wait list. And since he got his job, we were moved to the top of the wait list. And from there on, they ended up saying they're gonna offer us another home site, so giving us a new address and basically doing this whole thing all over again. So y'all, I'm happy to tell y'all we do have a new address, and I like it way better than the last one. So I feel like God had all this happen for a reason. Yes, I felt kind of disappointed at first that dang, our house was finished and we couldn't even move. I was so mad, y'all. But like low key, I wasn't really putting it out there. I was kind of sad, like I was really sad and disappointed and just kind of like, oh my God, we waited so long and this happens. But It's okay because now it's all better. We have a corner lot, so it's bigger. I think we have a bigger backyard. It seems like it's going to be pretty big. So I'm excited, and it's in a way better location. I'm excited about that because my son could go to school close by the house. So yeah. The only thing is my job is kind of far, but they're working with me, so I'm good. But yeah, y'all. So our new moving date or closing date is supposed to be December 2020. They haven't told us what and all that yet, what day. But we just believe in God and we just got our fingers crossed that coronavirus is not going to stop us and we're eventually going to move. Now, with that being said, this is just what I've been going through. Feel free to comment below what you've been going through or what's been going on with you guys. I would love to read y'all stories and hear how life has been treating y'all. This is a time where everybody going through something, whether it's financially, mentally, whatever, physically, whatever. So just comment below what y'all been going through, because that's what I've been going through, and that's been taking a toll on me mentally. I've been like, oh my God. Even spiritually, I've been like, Lord, I have faith in you, so just come through for me, please, please, please. Like, especially with me being put it out there, I just feel like, God, you gotta come through, you know. So y'all, I'm just hoping that we continue to be able to work and that coronavirus don't shut our jobs down, because I work in the childcare field, and with coronavirus, anything can happen. God forbid though. I have faith that we're gonna close in December 2020 and everything's gonna be okay. And that's just where I stand right now. But yeah, that's what I've been going through, y'all. And it's not fun at all. It sucks. And just having to be patient. Oh my God, y'all. Patience is a virtue. And I see why people say that, because it's so hard. But my dad told me to look at the positive side of this. Okay, so I didn't even tell y'all this part. So, the reason how I even came in contact with getting a house is because when Malik and I, Big Malik, my husband, when we were first got married, we had our own apartment. And so almost a year later, or around 6 months later, a year and 6 months, something like that. A year and 6 months or something close like that. I ended up getting pregnant, and I think it was 6 months. Yeah, 6 months later I got pregnant. And I was pregnant with our son, Malik Jr. And so we were like, okay, well, we're going to need a 2-bedroom because a 1-bedroom going to be way too small. We can't make this work. We need a 2-bedroom. So where we were staying at, the rent was already going up, like, what, $900? I think it was $875 for a 2-bedroom, and it was going up. So it was about to be like more than $9. And I'm just like, $9 for a 2-bedroom? Like, oh my God, like, the cost of living is crazy. Like, rent, why they going up? Like, this supposed to be low income. Why they going up? They know I ain't got no money as it is. Like, what they got going on? So I just was kind of like, dang, why they gotta go up? So we ended up my mom ended up saying like, oh, you should check Habitat for Humanity. And I'm like, what's that? And so then here comes Malik, like literally that same day when I got home from being with my mom. I went home. My husband came home from work and he was like, oh, babe, my job is affiliated with Habitat for Humanity. We should check it out. And I'm just thinking, okay, God, this is a sign for real, for real. So let me check this thing out for real. So y'all, we ended up filling out this thing. He filled it out for us and turned it into his job, I believe. And then they sent us a letter in the mail, and it was just saying like our assets, our job information, our income, all kind of information, taxes, everything. And we basically applied. They let you know within 30 days, and in those 30 days we got approved. And yeah, so it's all because of my son and us having a baby that we even looked into getting a house, because we were looking at apartments, but they all were so expensive, like just out of our means. And I wasn't working at the time, so it was just way out of our means. So yeah, that's why everybody say, oh, children this, children that, children, I don't want kids and I don't like kids and blah 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 blah. But y'all, I freaking love my son. Like, he's the reason that we are flourishing. Like, to be honest, to be real, I believe my son was a true gift from God, and I'm all children are. So like, y'all just don't know the half. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it short and simple like that. That yeah, my son is the reason that we even applied for a house or even strive to do better things and go get a house. Because my mom was like, oh well, we 22, 23. We don't need, like, I was thinking about no house. I was thinking, like, when I'm 27, 28, later on down the line, maybe even 25, get a house. But y'all, I'm about to be a homeowner, and I'm so freaking excited. And yeah, I'm so happy. But yeah, y'all. So my son has been a blessing, and yeah, that's just been what I've been going through. So that's how I ended up finding out about that house program. That's how I found out about it. And then we applied, we got approved, and then they offered us a home site, and you can say yes or no to the home site. So they give you an address, you go check it out. Obviously, if you like the surrounding areas, you like everything over there, you like where it's at, you say yes, and they start to build. If you say no, they give you one more time to pick somewhere else. Like, they'll pick the place. You go look at that one, and if you say yes, then that's your house. And if you say no, then you just out of luck. They give you two chances. So this time around, because our first house was already built and we were supposed to just close and move, and we couldn't do that because of all this other stuff that was going on with coronavirus and stuff. So this time around, they said, okay, we have two home sites. So they let us choose at the same time between the two. And I'm so happy about that, because one of them I did not like and one of them I loved. So that was good. And that was just a blessing all in itself. Like, God really do be coming through, even when it looked like the devil winning, even when it looked like things ain't going good for me. Why does it have to happen to me? Why this now? Why this gotta happen? It's just like God always be right there. Like, trust me, my child, I know what I'm doing. And y'all, my faith in God is like at another level now, because man, I was like, how I'm supposed to bounce back from this? But y'all, it's working out for my good. I see it, y'all. I see it. So I'm just happy, and I hope this story encourages somebody to just think bigger, think better. Just go after what you want. Don't settle for less, because y'all would have been settling trying to go to an apartment that I could barely afford. I mean, now I probably can afford it because I'm working too with my husband. But who want to pay all that money? And y'all, I didn't even tell y'all. So we locked in at a 0% interest rate. So basically, my mortgage gonna be low, and it's gonna be the same, like, pretty much all the time. It's not gonna go high, 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 high. And I want to say we're gonna be paying like 6 or 7, maybe even 750. But yeah, it's gonna be real low, y'all. So think about that. I would have been paying $900 for a freaking 2-bedroom apartment, when I'm gonna pay like $600 or $700, maybe almost $800 for a 3-bedroom house that I own at the age of 22. Well, I'm about to be 23 in December, so it depends on when we close. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited, and I'm ready to see how everything play out, and I'm just ready for them to give us a closing date. I'm ready for them to hurry up and build this house, because every time I go over there every weekend, I check on it. It's they do a little something here and a little something there, but it's not done yet. So the sooner they build, the sooner we can get in and close and everything. So yeah, y'all, I'm happy. I'm just so happy, man. But yeah, that's what I've been going through. Yeah. Oh, but my dad, this is the part I was trying to go to that I forgot. So my dad was saying that we should look at it from the positive standpoint, that one, I have to be patient, and then two, that with the coronavirus and everything that has happened, and my husband lost his job, since my parents knew we got approved for the program and we were in a 1-bedroom apartment and about to have a baby, they were like, oh, y'all could come stay with us. So that's where we are right now, my parents' house. And yeah, they work at night, so they're not never here. But so it feel like we by ourselves, kind of. But yeah, anywho, yeah, my parents let us stay with them. They were nice enough to invite us here. And my dad was just like, look at it from this standpoint, that not that you have to wait longer, but the fact that we get to be with MJ. That's what we call our son, Malik Jr., MJ. for his first year. Like, we got to spend time with him. We got to bond with him as well. So you got to look at that. That's a blessing that the grandparents get to bond with the kid. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. And also he said, like, with coronavirus and my husband lost his job, like, if we were in our house already, which we would have been in March, and he lost his job in April, like, things could have got real bad and rough. Like, how we was gonna pay them bills, how we was gonna take care of ourselves, how we was gonna take care of the baby. So, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that do make sense. God know what he doing. God be knowing what he doing. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, when you think it's a disappointment, God show up and be like, no, just trust me. I know what I'm doing. Let me do this. That's how God be towards us. Like, let me do this. You don't know. I know. I already been there where you think you trying to get to. Like, God already been there. And we be like, oh, that's why he did this. So that's why he had to let that happen. I see now. So y'all just trust him in all y'all ways and don't be leaning to your own understanding, because I know the Bible talks about how our thoughts are not God's thoughts and our ways are not his ways. So when stuff happens, it happens for a reason. And we don't understand it all the time, but it's not for us to understand. It's for us to just trust him and let things be. And yeah, so my dad was telling me, like, yeah, he lost his job and y'all would have been out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what we would have did. Like, begging them people, can we please pay y'all later? I don't know what we would have did, because, stuff happened like that. We didn't have no money saved up. That's another thing. This experience has taught me to save up my money, especially have an emergency fund and have a savings, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to need, and pay your bills in advance. Like, when we get our tax money this year, we about to pay on our whole mortgage. Like, we about to put down like 8 months worth of mortgage, because yeah, if anything do happen with coronavirus or worse, we gonna be straight. That's all I do know. This experience has taught me so much. And there was something else. Oh yeah. And then, like, even with the car situation, like, we have one truck, but my husband worked far. He worked out in St. Pete and Clearwater. So with me going to work, and taking my baby to school, he go to school where I work at. Yeah, taking him to school and me to work would have been taxing from our house, because our house is far from my job. But like, now my mom and my dad, they work together and they got the same schedule, so they ride in one car together to their job. And while they at their job, I use my mom car because she ain't using it all day. She work at night. I'm here at night. And then in the daytime, she sleeps. So I take her car and I go to work. But yeah, if it wasn't like that, if we was staying on our own, I don't know who car would be driving. I don't know how we get to work. I guess Uber every day and spend more money. I don't know. So everything just worked out for everything worked out for us. But yeah, everything happened for a reason, man. But yeah, y'all can comment y'all stories below. I do want to hear from y'all and how y'all doing. I want to hear from everybody. See if y'all mentally good, if y'all financially good. I might have something to help, whether that be a word of knowledge, a word of wisdom, or just somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, something to give you if you need help financially, whatever. But just comment how y'all doing. I just want to hear from y'all. I haven't heard from everybody in a long time. All my friends, my family, everybody. I just miss you guys, and I just feel so isolated from the world because of coronavirus. And I'm very social, and like, I don't like this. I want to like talk to people. I want to see people, like, But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I've been doing all right myself. Also, y'all, I'm kind of like excited and I'm a little bit sad. What's today? The 13th. So sorry, I had to count that. In 7 days, my son is going to be 1 year old, y'all. I'm so ecstatic because I feel like, oh my God, he made it to 1. Like, I'm happy. It makes me happy. Like, dang, I must be doing something right. My baby made it to 1. He doing good. Yeah, he's walking and everything, y'all. So it just makes me so happy. And then I'm kind of sad because I'm like, oh, my baby's growing up. Like, soon he'll be like 25 and married and having his own house and his own car and stuff. Like, man, the time be going so fast, y'all, and I can't deal with it. But yeah, this is what I'm going through, like, literally. Even like mentally, I be thinking like I'm so ready to get in my house. Like I love my parents' house, don't get me wrong, but I've been here for like 10 years. Like we moved out here when I was what, 14? So I've been here for like some years now, and I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm ready to start my own journey and my own life, you know? Like I had my apartment, so I had a little taste of what it's like to have your own. And y'all, once you have your own, you don't want to go back. I don't care about them bills. I'll be like, yes, I'm in my own spot. I do what I want here. Yeah. So I'm just ready to get back to that place. If that makes sense. I'm just ready to get back, if that makes sense. But yeah, y'all just comment below. Tell me how y'all been, what's going on. Let's talk, let's chat in the comments, fill them up. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.